Hey, this is June the 1st, 2022, and we are discovering your spiritual type. We've gone through the four quadrants of the four areas of the spirituality wheel, starting with the right hand, the head spirituality, moving down to the heart spirituality, then moving over to the mystical spirituality, and then moving up to the activist spirituality. And I also mentioned that everyone probably has some of everything in this, but you're going to gravitate towards more one piece than another. No person is perfectly integrated, or as she puts it in the book, only Jesus is personally integrated. But also, finding your own self within this is really important as you reflect upon, as you journey with your own faith, as you grow in your own faith, as you learn about God from your own personal perspective, and from our congregation, our life, our community as a whole. Where I think we are at is on this left-hand side of the wheel. The bottom left, the apophatic affective side, is the mystical side. There's a lot of folks looking to New Age religion, going to the mountaintop to meditate, to connect with the divine in prayer and meditation, that sort of thing. And I think that's evidenced of a lot of the way people talk about spirituality these days. It's always about connecting with the universe, for example, is a lot of language people use. And right above that is the action spirituality, where folks are like Black Lives Matter, for example, or on the other side of that, the so-called freedom convoy trucker folks, or even those that they're really negative, where young men have been shooting up schools and that sort of thing. They've taken an action as part of their spirituality. But also there's been protests for a new and better world, for the climate, to make for equality rights, those sorts of things that have also taken part of this action-oriented, activist-oriented spirituality. So I think we are almost entirely on the left hand of this apophatic wheel. But the underside of being on that apophatic wheel means that there is a sense of absence in our world, that people are experiencing an absence of meaning, an absence of vision, an absence of hope. So people are hoping to connect with God who they feel as absent. They're not like the heart spirituality folks who see God everywhere, but the mystical spirituality tries to connect with the God they cannot see. And they experience that absence. So they experience the absence of meaning and purpose and hope. And especially in this COVID time, that certainly has taken on a special form. And so perhaps people react to that in certain ways. Some people react to that absence. And so they want to act on it. They want to do something concrete that makes a difference in the world, either positive or negative. The Black Lives Matter movement protesting against police brutality in certain cities. On the other side of it is those freedom convoy folks who feel an absence, they feel disempowered somehow, and they're angry at something. I don't think they know what they're angry at, but they're angry at an absence of something in their lives, and this is the way they're reacting to it. And also in a really negative way, I'm thinking of those young men who are grabbing AR-15s and shooting up a school. They're feeling an absence of something, and they're lashing out in violent ways that are absolutely unacceptable. And I think for us as Christians, for us as people of faith, we have to ask ourselves, how do we provide meaning and hope and purpose and intention for a world that feels absent of it? How do we bring that vision of God's life for the world into the world so people experience that presence that God brings? And I think that is our task as Christians as we move into this new phase of life, hopefully finally out of this COVID time, but we'll see. But how do we as Christians, people of faith, minister to the hopelessness, the meaninglessness, the purposelessness of those in our world who are experiencing the world that way? Where do you think our world falls on the spirituality wheel? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? What would you say? Where is our world on this in the four quadrants? Yeah, let us know in the comments below, or provide a response, reaction, whatever. I'd love to hear what you think.